The Salvation Army Women's Auxiliary of San Diego County. A door of hope. The members of this prestigious group share a secret. It's not a new secret. For more than 100 years, thousands of your friends and neighbors here and throughout Southern California have shared the secret too, giving generously of their time, talents, and money. From major disasters to very private personal crises, the Salvation Army is there to help, because volunteers respond to the call, because business and professional people provide their leadership on advisory boards and committees, and because the Women's Auxiliary makes wonderful things happen, and in doing so, they learn the secret.
My name is Mary Yee DeBruner. I'm a past president of the Auxiliary and now vice chairman of the Central Advisory Board. It has been most rewarding experience for me personally to realize I am making a difference in helping others.
The Salvation Army Women's Auxiliary plays a special role. Auxiliary members are ever present in the Army's Christmas programs. They staff the angel trees at locations around the county, helping customers select angels representing needy children.
At this time, we have the angel tree in 8 different locations in San Diego County. Our volunteers ask the customers to please buy a toy, and in return for that toy, we give them an angel off of our angel tree for them to take home and put on their tree.
Auxiliary members also staff the Salvation Army Toy and Joy Shop. They help to qualify needy families, obtain new donated toys, and decorate the huge warehouse where hundreds of parents will come to select Christmas gifts to give their children. Children who would have little holiday joy without the Salvation Army and the Auxiliary's work. And it's all part of the secret. Holiday season programs tend to receive the most media attention. But when it comes to the need to help the homeless, the helpless, and the hopeless cope and recover, it is Christmas all year round.
People need help 12 months of the year. If we're going to do our part, we can't just participate at Christmas. There's just too much to do.
The Door of Hope is among the places where auxiliary members play an important role. The Door of Hope is a refuge for pregnant teens, many of whom have suffered years of abuse. It is a place where they can get their lives back together again, face the future, and learn they indeed do have a future. Besides help during pregnancy, the women receive post-childbirth assistance and counseling at the Door of Hope's Haven program. During the counseling sessions, auxiliary members read to the children and keep them happily and productively occupied while their mothers participate in this stabilizing program. Auxiliary members participate in virtually all Salvation Army programs. Among those, funding for emergency lodging, the League of Mercy, and the Joyful Sound Singing Company. Auxiliary members take initiative in group and personal fundraising events to provide much-needed funding for Salvation Army programs. Camping is a major Salvation Army activity for thousands of our youngsters. For many of these young people, the camping experience is made possible by Women's Auxiliary scholarships. And every year, the Auxiliary shares its secret with others through the Women of Dedication event, honoring 15 outstanding women in our area. For many of these honorees, the secret is such a strong message, they become members of the Auxiliary, adding their talents and abilities to the more than 500 auxiliary members in San Diego County. The Army and community depend on this auxiliary so much. Members of the San Diego County Auxiliary are now organized into auxiliary components in various communities to support the local Salvation Army Corps. By now, you know the secret too, since it is a secret that means so much more when it's shared. The secret? Whenever you give of yourself, you receive even more in return. It is inevitable. You can't escape it. You get back more than you give.
I've been a volunteer for more than half of my life, and I've gotten so much out of being a volunteer for the Auxiliary for the Salvation Army. I've met some wonderful people who feel like I, that service is the price we pay for the space we occupy. It's a wonderful organization, and I enjoy coming back each time, being with my friends, helping people who need our help.
The Salvation Army in San Diego County is blessed by the Army behind the Army which we know as the Salvation Army County Women's Auxiliary. They help us with fundraising, with hands-on participation in all of our activities, and without them, we would not be able to accomplish the work which we accomplish here in this community. We thank God for the Salvation Army San Diego County Women's Auxiliary.
Now that you know the secret, how about seeing for yourself how it works? There's a place for you in the Salvation Army Women's Auxiliary of San Diego County. To learn more about becoming a Salvation Army Women's Auxiliary member, call 239-8027. It's the best secret you'll ever share.